Hello guys, welcome to Gyanee. This video is for my uh, followers who knows English and cannot go with the Hindi videos. So I'm bringing the basic of options, as many people are there who are doing the option trading but don't know about the basics, and there are people who don't know about options. So here we are just doing a exercise on real life example so that you can understand why option is there. Okay, there is a reason behind the options. Why is it so, and what can be the benefits of knowing the options? So let's go ahead. We are going to consider a situation where Mr. Ram has a land outside the city around 1 acre, and Shyam is searching an opportunity to buy it. The land is valued 5 lakh rupees. Shyam has the information that Mr. Shyam is the buyer. Okay, so Shyam has the information that there are chances of highway next to Ram's land within 6 months. If the highway passed by the land, the value of the land would be higher than the current value. So many of you have witnessed the development nearby your areas. When there are some highways or some huge development is going to be, so the land prices around that area rises exponentially, right? So this is the example relating to that situation only, and why I'm taking this example, so that you can correlate the situation. First you have to understand the real life situation condition, then only you can understand the same scenario in Nifty, Bank Nifty, or stock option. So let's go ahead. So think like this, that has to buy this land. If I'm having some information and the seller doesn't, so I don't want to miss that opportunity. So there can be three possibilities. First is Sham has got the incorrect information. In such scenario, Ram's land would value much higher. Second, Sham has got the wrong information. In such situation, Ram's land would value lower on rumor. After finding out that the information was wrong, value of land remain same, as there is nothing to worry about. So in first case, when Sham has got the correct information, if Sham buys the land, if Sham buys the land, so let's go just to scenarios. Okay, these three possibilities are there only. Is there any possibility you can think of? So just comment over the YouTube video. The first scenario, Shyam has got the correct information. In such situation, Ram's land would value around 10 lakh rupees. This is our thinking. We are thinking that 100% appreciation of the on the cost of land would be there if the highway goes by. So in such situation, Shyam got the news. He goes to Ram. He purchased the land with 5 lakh rupees. After 6 months, this news get corrected. The value of the land goes become 10 lakh rupees. So the mathematics here, 10 lakhs minus 5 lakhs equal to 5 lakhs. So Sham would be making profit of 5 lakh rupees within 6 months by purchasing the land before the news published, or you can say Ram's loss of 5 lakh rupees. This was the first scenario. Now we go to the second one. If Shyam purchased the land as per the information he got, but the information was incorrect, so what is going to be happen? Shyam purchased the land with 5 lakh rupees, but after 6 months, land's value is now 3 lakh rupees. Let's just go again. Second scenario. If Shyam purchased the land as per the information he got, and the information is false, so what will happen? In panic, things get sold easily, and they get cheap. They can get sold very less also. Underrated. Okay, so the price was initially 5 lakh rupees. In panic, that means that this land is not going to be the one which is nearby the highway, so it got devalued. The valuation has gone below that, so he got in 5 lakh rupees. Now the value is 3 lakh rupees. So the mathematics here is goes to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 lakh rupees. So 2 lakh profit for Ram, who sold Shyam the land earlier. But now Shyam has loss of 2 lakh rupees. Okay. In another scenario, the third one, in which first, second, third. So third one, in which the value of land doesn't vary. Okay, so there's no profit no loss type of situation here, which is called as break even in option terminology. So it is a third situation. So keeping yourself at Shams, you would be eagerly waiting, or you would need a land which we talked about, by which a highway is going to be. It can be rumored, it can be true. So you would want that, and you would want that with minimum risk for the maximum reward, right? You don't want it to get devalued or undervalued. You want it to get overvalued, but only after you buy it. So when you thinking like this, you would need some solution where you can go for the minimum risk. But if the news is correct, then reward should be the higher than the risk. Understand this. You want an arrangement where your risk is optimum or minimized, and your reward is multiple times of your risk. That is risk reward ratio, right? So Sham has just made an special agreement where Shyam will pay an upfront amount to Ram, around 1 lakh rupees, considering it as a non-refundable agreement fees. Got it? Shyam will pay an upfront amount to Ram, around 1 lakh rupees, considering it as a non-refundable agreement fees. This 1 lakh rupees will not be refunded. Ram will keep this 1 lakh rupees. Against this fees, Ram will sell his land to Shyam after 6 months on mutually decided amount, that is 5 lakh rupees. Land cost is 5 lakh rupees. Ram will sell his land to Shyam only after 6 months as mutually decided. Shyam has paid the upfront fees, so Shyam has the right to call off the deal anytime. Shyam can cancel the deal or keep it very understandable. Buyer has the right to call off the deal because he has paid the upfront fees. He has paid you amount, and being a seller, you cannot. You got your 1 lakh rupees as a fee, which is non-refundable, so you cannot cancel the deal. Only Sham has the right. You have to sell him if he wants the land. Got it? So what he made, what kind of agreement is this? In this agreement, the buyer has the minimum risk. Risk is 1 lakh rupees, and the reward can be the price of land minus buying price, um, which can be when the news is true, right? And the cost of land is, or the value of land is higher. So just let's move to the scenarios. First scenario, when this agreement has been made, okay, the buyer paid 1 lakh rupees. Shyam purchased the land for 5 lakh rupees. Total investment done here 1 lakh plus 6 lakh, 5 lakhs is equal to 6 lakhs. So land value after 6 months, what we have decided, what we have assumed earlier was 10 lakh rupees. So 10 lakh minus 6 lakhs is equal to 4 lakhs. So Sham, a buyer, going to have a 4 lakh rupees profit, whereas the risk was 1 lakh rupees. So 1:4 risk reward ratio, ultimate beneficial ratio. Okay, second scenario and third scenario are the same, but in third scenario there is slight difference. In second scenario, the Shyam pays 1 lakh rupees. As value of land reduced, Shyam would not purchase the land, and he will cancel the deal. And seller cannot deny. Seller cannot say you have the deal, you had the deal for 5 lakh rupees. Now buy this land and give me 5 lakh rupees. No, the buyer has paid the premium for the deal. Okay, and in third situation, and here he is in loss of 1 lakh rupees. Shyam paid the 1 lakh as upfront fees. So Ram is in profit here and Shyam is not. And in the third scenario, 1 lakh rupees has been paid and 5 lakh rupees land cost is there. So if the value doesn't change and the land value remains same as 5 lakh rupees, if I, being a buyer, buy in that situation when the value of the land is 5 lakh rupees only, then also the buyer going to be in loss of 1 lakh rupees. Why? Because buyer has paid the upfront fees. So when will be the buyer in the no profit no loss situation? When the cost of the land is 6 lakh rupees in the market, then only he will be no profit and no loss. Here again the seller has got the upper hand and he got the profit of 1 lakh rupees. And in these three scenarios, 33.3%, or you can say out of 3, in one situation only the buyer has the profitable zone, whereas in the 2 out of 3 situations, seller is in profitable zone. So if you talk about the ratios or percentage, 33% favors the buyer, 67% favors the seller. So the seller is the ultimate winner over here if we talk about the probability. Okay. So conclusion is here. In such a deal where Shyam planned a very tricky agreement for Ram's land, Shyam's winning chances are 33.33 and Ram's winning chances are 60.67. Okay. So just now is just we let it um, correlate with the options. Here option buyer has the right and option seller has the obligation. Like where the land buyer has the right to call off the deal, but option seller cannot. He has to. He has to be in that deal until unless the buyer cancels the deal. Land in this case was a underlying. And in option, if we talk about Nifty, Nifty is a underlying. Agreement is derivative. Agreement fee which was paid is premium amount. The 1 lakh rupees which was paid in upfront, that is a premium amount. How? When we buy an option, then we pay amount, right? 50 into the premium amount, whatever it is running. So whatever we paid is the premium amount, is the agreement fees. 50, what is 50 of Nifty? 1 acre of the land is 50 shares of Nifty. So it is a lot size. And variable in this case were fixed. Area of the land was fixed, 1 acre. Price and date of sale was fixed. So area of the land is the lot quantity, lot size of Nifty, and price and date of sale is fixed. It is the expiry. This was a simple example of call options. So I hope you got this exercise, and I hope you will enjoy our next video also. So be connected. We will be bringing you such videos in your favorable language, and will be as smooth as you can bear it, because my English is not that much great in communication when I am trying to explain something, as I am not having some notes over here to which I can read and explain you. I am explaining it what I have understood. Okay, what I have told in the Hindi language is the same what I am going to be in English. There will be some issues where I cannot explain you in that detail, but yeah, I can. If you want some explanation over the topic, you can freely ask over YouTube channel or over WhatsApp. I'll be available for the same. Okay, so uh, goodbye.